A huge thank you to our channel member, Verwood Kitman, Steve Waldridge. Yes. Good morning. Apologies for the slight late start. We were trying to do multiplayer by bringing Ian into the fixture, but I think it's something to do with my settings. So my settings for online. So it hasn't worked, but that is fine. Anyway, we are here. We are live from a virtual Mauritius International Airport for our flight today to Victoria in the Seychelles. Now, rather interestingly, I will also very quickly point out that if you're trying to find Victoria Airport on the basic version of the game, you will not find it. So I've had to download the airport at the last minute in order to create the flight and get it all sorted. We are also rocking with, if I go into the cockpit now, we're also rocking with a brand new overlay, which I'm testing for the first time to also see if it also helps with the FPS rating of the game. So hopefully it shouldn't affect it too much. But we'll go for it. We're on board the Air Seychelles A320NEO, and we are flying, as I said, from Mauritius to Victoria in the Seychelles. Flight time today should be somewhere around the 2 hours to 2.5 hour mark. On board flight Seychelles 1048. So should be interesting. Should be a decent flight. And thank you to those that have joined so far, including MacJet TV Live Express and Caitlin, Neverending Traveller. Good to see you both. Right, we haven't started the plane up this time like we did last week, so we'll get everything rocking and rolling. Just bear with me 2 moments. Also, brand new glasses because I've been getting headaches recently, so I feel like I've needed them. So if anyone's wondering, let me just get the chat going on my phone so I can keep up with everything that's happening. So yeah, so brand new glasses. They're not the old ones. These are brand new ones. But yeah, hope everyone is well on this Saturday morning. Let's get into the flight. We've been sat here for about half an hour, believe it or not. Just waiting for... first thing I noticed, you look like a proper geek now. Thanks. Thanks. This is the problem with having headaches, you see. I have to wear glasses. But yeah, it's fine. It's not a problem. I'm going to go into full screen. Did you get them from Specsavers? No, I got them from Amazon. Don't have time to be going to Specsavers. Right, again, same procedure as last week with the A319. It's very easy to set the 320 up, so we'll go for the batteries.
Tower Seychelles 1048 IFR to Seychelles, ready to copy.
Let's get clearance.
Seychelles 1048 is cleared to Seychelles Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 14 climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 129er decimal tree squawk 0164.
Just wait for clearance to be...
Seychelles 1048 cleared to Seychelles Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 14 climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure on 129er decimal tree squawk 0164.
Seychelles 1048 read correct. Contact ground on 118.1. Good day.
Finally. Right, okay, so weather, in fact, let me come out of full screen and just go for the METAR for both places. So, weather outside in Mauritius, there are few clouds at 1,500 feet, 1,600 feet also, and scattered at 25,000. When we get to the Seychelles, looks like scattered at 2,000, so it should be quite a ropey approach into Seychelles today. But other than that, it should be absolutely fine. Let's set the rest of the aircraft up ready for flight. So we'll turn on the APU as well as the external power. We'll wait for that to come in. We'll set the nav lights and beacon on, ready to go. Get the fuel pumps on, probes on as well, Let's have a look in the chat just while that APU is doing its thing. Caitlin laughing at Ian's comment about the fact that I look like a geek. Thank you very much. Tom, glad to say a big thank you to you for bringing us the great streams so far. Enjoy the best live streamer in the world. Don't know about best, but I do my best. That's all I can give you. How are you, Tom? Hope you're well. I'm alright. Yeah, been suffering a little bit of illness, but other than that, I'm alright. So let us know what you are doing today, or even over the Easter weekend as well. Any plans? Obviously, spending time with family, etc., is always a key one. Right, so APU bleed goes on, external power comes off. I think we are good for pushback. You can hear the whine now. I've also turned the sound up a little bit so you can hear the goings on outside as well. We're going to request a pushback.
Seychelles 1048 requesting pushback.
Seychelles 1048 pushback request accepted.
Lovely stuff. Right, parking brake comes off. Otherwise, we won't be able to be pushed back. Caitlin says in Goa. That's my Easter. Very nice. I think I'd rather the temperatures in the UK than the temperatures in Goa right now. So, did you manage to land the Latin VFR A320? I did, and you can check that out on Volanta as well, so you can see how well I've done with that. Right, here we go. So pushback is commencing. Whilst that's happening, get the engines going. We're flying with selected speed once again, right up until descent, obviously here. So we'll let the computer decide which speed we go for. We'll obviously control the altitude increment that we go up for when we eventually take off. So you should be able to hear the engine start up shortly. It's just about powering up. Just like the stream for you, Tom. Thank you. Yeah, do drop a like on the stream. Engine 2 powering itself up. Oh, I wonder if we're going to stop pushing back. Because we're pushing. There we go.
Seychelles 1048 requesting the end of pushback.
Beautiful stuff. Right, engine 1.
Seychelles 1048 request to end pushback received.
Make sure your seatbelts are on. Also, back braces are securely connected to your body as well, because you might need them. For whatever reason, when I'm on stream, I can't seem to land properly. Don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. Pressure, maybe? I have no idea. Alright, engines are going on, so that's 5, turn the APU off. I think if the engines are... We'll wait for that power to go on first before we turn it to normal. In fact, we can probably do it now. No! Not crank, normal. Beautiful stuff. Everything's good. Everything is awesome. Put the taxi lights on, we'll get the landing lights off and retracted. Runway turn light on. We are good to go. That's one thing I like about this game. It's very easy. Which way are we turning? We are turning to the left. On taxi, we'll put the flaps down to flaps 1. We're not going to need too much of the flaps for the takeoff today, as we turn into the Saudi Dreamliner, which is sitting there. I believe we are heading to runway 31. So with the shortcut of the joystick that we've got, we can set flaps now to flaps 1. And you'll see when we straighten the aircraft up that flaps set to 1. That's all we need for the flight today. Let's say flight time should be about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, along those lines, depending on obviously the weather and if we need to do a go around, which I'm hoping we won't have to, but we'll see. Max says I'm getting the A320 Latin VFR today. I'll be doing my first route live from Heathrow to Brussels. Very nice. Very easy setup as well, even though there's a few more buttons on there than what you get on the A321NEO and the A319 that they've released. Still very easy to fly, which is lovely. Of course, it also helps out with people that can't afford the Phoenix A320 and don't want to spend about an hour trying to set the damn thing up. It's just nice and easy. Alright, very, very short taxi. Runway 32, not 31 I should say. Runway 32. Are we going to have to backtrack a little? We might have to.
Mauritius Tower, Seychelles 1048 at runway 14 ready for departure.
No, we're at runway 14.
Seychelles.
So why have we come this way?
Seychelles 1048, altimeter 30.
I smell a backtrack.
When 0901 at 9er. Cleared for takeoff runway 14.
Right, landing lights go
Cleared
on.
for takeoff runway
Strobes
14,
go on.
Seychelles 1048.
I don't know why it's taken us this way, but we're going to go for a backtrack. Because there's no way we're taking off halfway down the runway. Right, as we backtrack down runway 32 now to go turn ourselves around for runway 14 departure. Tomorrow's show, Matt Cochran was supposed to do the Rate My Liveries, however he's had to pull out due to obviously plans with Easter and stuff, which is fine. So we have an option for 2 people that I'm waiting to hear back from, which they will fill in to do Rate My Liveries. So Rate My Liveries will happen tomorrow. Just not sure who with yet. Also, on tomorrow's show, we'll be revealing the guests as well for the quiz, which is coming up next week as well for Quizness Jet 4. It don't half come around super quick. Okay, so we're going to take this exit here. And then we're going to swing back round on ourselves. That song just literally popped into my head as Bruce has just said that then. Cheers, Bruce. Let's go round again. Maybe we'll turn back the hands of time. Oh, we can't use that. Do you know what? We are going to use it. Because we've had to backtrack. We are going to use it, even though there's an X across it. It's not a rejected takeoff. I've had to backtrack. It's a lot different to a rejected takeoff. Bit of power. I think we'll be fine if we take off where we are. Not really supposed to do this. Yes, SDTV Champions. It's going to be interesting to see if Chris can hold on to that next week. It's going to be tough. I think it's going to be very, very tough with the caliber of guests that we have on next week for the quiz. But you'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out who they are. Right, we're going to go for a turn and burn. So we're going to go half power as we're continuing our turn onto the runway. And now I'm going to shush and we're going to go for a full power. V1 coming up. There it is. Positive climb gear going up. So auto throttle has kicked in already. So we're going to very quickly change the altitude increment. We're going to apply that and then get that on, bring the power back, and the plane will now fly itself. Grabs his grass. It's not dreadful. Stop. It's not terrible.
1048, Mauritius Center altimeter 30.00. Continue to Urbab as planned.
Right, as is the norm. I don't like the fact that we're dolphin. In fact, we probably need to we'll bring the flaps up now as well. Let me just also grab a quick screenshot for Valanta. Hello to Faring Travels, great to see you. Let's go for a little bit of that. A little bit of that too. Good stuff. Right, back to the cockpit. And that's where we will stay for the remainder of the flight. So, good morning to those that are joining. Of course, you've got Bruce, Faring Travels as well. Good morning to you. Hope you're well. I'm also interested to see what they've got us for in terms of cruising today. I want to cruise at about 34.
Mauritius Center, Seychelles 1048.
Don't want that.
Flight level tree 80.
Don't want that.
1048, climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect flight level tree 80.
Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect flight level tree 80. Seychelles 1048.
I'll decrease that down to...
Mauritius
There we go.
Center, Seychelles 1048.
That's what we wanted.
Request flight level tree 40.
David Bone, good morning, all from a very cloudy Aberdeen. Good to see you, hope you are well.
Flight level tree 40.
Uploading the screenshots to Valanta now.
Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect flight level tree 40. Seychelles 1048.
And we are well on our way. So we're hitting 250 knots. Once we pass 10,000, obviously that will then allow us to go at 320 to give us our cruising speed as we slowly climb as well. What's the weather like down west? Cloudy, but there is a little bit of sun. Gets the trolley out. Chicken or beef? Chicken or beef? Do you want chicken or do you want beef? Tea or coffee? Tea or coffee? Are you for coffee? Are you for coffee? If you know, you know. No, it is cloudy. The sun is out. It's surprisingly warm, but a little bit windy outside. So it's not horrific. We should be getting clearance to another altitude shortly. Definitely got enough fuel. I did see that comment from Bruce.
1048, climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Seychelles 1048.
Caitlin says, lovely takeoff. It was indeed. Very nice takeoff indeed. Once we get to 10,000 feet, landing lights will come off. We'll turn the taxi lights off now as well, because obviously we don't need those. Strobes are on, everything else is on. Just waiting for those landing lights to come off at 10,000 feet. Max, I don't know if you missed my comment earlier. Just doing Heathrow to Algiers on board 777-300. Very nice. David Bone, me and my 3 travelling companions would like 4 coffees, please. 4 coffees for David Bone, please. 4 coffees, please. Yeah, so let us know as well what you think about the brand new overlay. I think it's actually working a lot nicer than what we had before. this is all done through Volanta as well. So if you're on premium for Volanta, it gives you the opportunity to allow yourself to use the app's streaming tools. So let us know what you think. Obviously, there is a bar as well that will track progress. Tomalina needs to go and serve the coffees. Look, listen, right? Look here, look, listen. Stop. That's going to happen. It's not going to happen tomorrow, alright? Because I've had to improvise and I'm waiting on things to arrive again. So for the quiz, alright, the quiz, Tomalina will happen. Guaranteed, 100%. You can hear the engines. Hopefully you can hear the engines anyway. I have turned the sound up, so if you need it turned up a little bit more, do let me know. But we are starting to hit the cruise in speed, so landing lights will come off. And that's all we've got to do. Just got to wait until 34,000, and then that'll be us. Not trusting the arrival time either, so don't focus too much on that. That's probably not true. Tomalina, what a drag. Yeah, see, I probably wouldn't go for like Tomalina. I think I'd go for something a little bit more sophisticated. Trixie. That's just the name that's popped into my head, Trixie. Trixie the trolley dolly, right? I think it works. Trixie the trolley dolly. David Bone, will you start singing "The Venga Bus is Coming" in the cruise? You have no idea how much I hope so. Do you know what? Right, there's a funny story about this. So obviously with the drop in, obviously when I played it, right, I got no copyright from it. So that's going to happen, right? But the funny thing is, I got a little copyright claim from the one at the end. The which one was it? We're going to Ibiza. That one, the one I played at the end before we stopped the show. That's the one they struck me on. So I know I'm safe with the "We Like to Party" by the Venga Boys. So that'll be featuring quite heavily over the next next few streams and stuff. But no, I'm not going to start singing it. No. Sandra. That song was so funny. If you want me to play it again, I'm more than happy to do it. Keep it down in the back, please. Oh, see, now look what I've started. I love it. No, Caitlin, I'm not singing it. I'm not singing it. I'm not singing it. I have it actually saved. I have it saved in my favourites, so I know I can play it anytime I want. But I'm not singing it. I'm not singing it. Not until we do the reenactment. All aboard! I have found some more though, by the way. I have found some more absolute gems that are very much early X Factor worthy. So. Oh, go on, you do realise we like to party. I know everyone likes to party.
Climb and maintain flight level 300 Seychelles 1048.
As we go on to the climb again. Looking at our arrival time, we are looking at the moment. What are we looking at? I'm trying to work out the times here because it's all backwards. So that's backwards, so we're an hour. About 1:10 by the looks of it. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not singing it. I'm not singing it. I could be one of those people that says, donate and I'll sing it, but no, I'm not going to sing it. Don't donate either. Don't donate because if you donate, I'm not going to sing it still. I'm not one of these people that will beg for things. See how we get on. But I will play it at some point during the stream. Everyone's just on a right Venga Boys hype at the moment. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. God almighty, honestly. Well, also, the thing is as well, I may get struck for the other ones that I want to play, but like, you've got to hear them, because I was sat here like just dying of laughter because they were so bad. Looks like someone's pole dancing in the back of the bus. Oh dear. It makes me laugh every time I watch it. Every time I watch it, it is so funny. It's so funny because he just sits there with like, looks like a toilet seat, just doing that. And it's like meep meep. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. In fact, the ETA might actually catch up on itself. That's fine. So I'm just looking at the overlay. I quite like the new overlay. Do let us know what you think. If the new overlay is decent enough. It's doing the job at the moment. It's not really hampering the frame rate, which I think is what the other one used to do. Meep meep. Because, okay, so what I do now, right, is I constantly have that song in my head, but I can't not listen to it without doing the meep meep bit. I can't, so I could play Venga Boys, like the actual song, but I can still hear like the meep meep, so I have to do it. It's like a natural reaction now every time you hear it. Just meep meep. Oh, it makes me laugh every time. So funny. Bruce saying it's the best thing that he's seen in a while, the meep meep. I will play it. I'll play it at some point because I think people want to hear it. Max just done a Ryanair A320NEO. Oh, Ryanair A320NEO. From Southend to Derry and Derry to Birmingham, then Birmingham to Southend. Very nice. David Bone, does this airline have a meal deal featuring a burnt pasta starter made by Jack, followed by pineapple-based pizza? Oh dear. Sing it while you play. No. What is it with the unhealthy obsession of trying to get me to sing? It's not happening. It's not happening. We've got to have a Jack Rolls livery for Jack. It could be done. Just put a burnt pizza on the tail and I think you're pretty much there. Don't forget, of course, you can support the channel through buying merch like t-shirts, mugs, stickers, whatever you like. I think the website is in the description below, and of course, well, it should be the right one this time because I realised that I put the wrong website in there. So if you fancy buying yourself a t-shirt, you or pretty much anything you like to support the channel, you can do so. All we need is him upside down with a pizza on the tail. Absolutely, it can be done. It can be done. I can probably do it after the stream, or I can do it midway through. It's very easy. Yeah, very easy to do. We got a while to go before we before we arrive. In fact, we've got an hour and 51 minutes according to Volanta before we get to Victoria. So we've got plenty of time to kill. Plenty of time to kill. So what I'm going to do is, please tell me I've got it. No! Are you kidding? Do I not? I thought I had it saved. I know where to go for it. It's fine. I need to go to... Right, so what I'll do is I will have a mooch for this thing, and I'm going to put it into my favourites, and I'll play it for everybody to have a good giggle on this Saturday morning. So if you know anybody that might want to see it again, now's probably a good time to give them a nudge. Where is it? Boom! There it is. Oh God. I found it. Alright, I found it. Out of here, Tom. See you all tomorrow night. Yes, cheers, Bruce. Thanks for popping in. Let me just see if I can add this very quickly. Hang on. Is it window capture? See if I can grab this. Hang on. Hey! Okay. I'll be ready. Because it's going to happen. You know it is. In fact, that doesn't help me out at all. No, that doesn't help me out. Hang on. Hang on. Are we ready? Can't go as you're about to play. Oh, Bruce is staying. Bruce is staying for it. Right, let me just get the aircraft into its climb.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 40 Seychelles 1048.
Alright, here we go. Air Seychelles. 1048 has now become the Venga plane. Here we go.
All aboard!
I love how out of sync it is as well.
We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party.
Okay, keep it down in the back, please. No more of this drinking stuff. Too noisy. You need to stop bouncing around the world.
I love it.
You know what I mean? There you go.
Join in if you know it. Wait for it. Here we go. Meet me. Oh dear. Just for everybody.
Ride the bus, they said. Pick up some nice young ladies, take them to a party. And all they do is dance, bounce around. There's that pole dancer see in the back.
Oh, I love it.
We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. Hey now, hear what I say now. Happiness is just around the corner. Hey now, hear what I say now. We'll be there for you. The Bingo bus is coming, and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco, and in the city disco, the wheels are still a-turning, and traffic lights are burning. So if you like to party, get on and move your body. The Bingo bus is coming, and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco, and into city disco, the wheels
love it.
Right, I need you now to calm down because we're getting near the stop.
We like to party.
Oh God.
We like to party.
Here we go again.
like to party. We like to party. We like to party.
We like to party.
We like to party. We like to party.
Oh, that's just
We
Julie.
like to party. The Venga bus is coming. The Venga bus is coming. The Venga bus is coming.
Here we go. The Venga bus is coming. Turn right, turn left, turn left, turn right.
He looks like he's holding a toilet seat.
No, what do you mean, girl?
Oh, magnificent. I love it.
Wanna get there quickly?
The Venga bus is coming and everybody's jumping. Oh, I love it. That is so funny. That is so funny. There you go. That is your early morning dose of Sing Snap. I will show some more like later, but I've got a feeling that I'm gonna get struck for it. But meep meep. Oh dear, so funny. There are some absolute beauts on that website. Like there are a few websites that are kind of like, oh, okay, they got some people that are actually they're actually really good. This website just seems to be for people that just cannot hit a tune at all. Oh dear, so funny. Cheers, Bruce. I know you want to stay just for that. Can we have Gangnam Style next? The thing is, you can't search for the song. You have to search it through the users and stuff. So if it pops up, it pops up. If it doesn't pop up, it don't pop up. But just so funny. So funny. Oh, dearie me. Right, our current arrival time is looking at 1 o'clock, not 2:05, as the overlay states. What about the iShow speed? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. David Bone, curiously, what appears to be the most elderly singer is the most animated one, and I'm fairly certain he's from my part of the world as well. I'm pretty sure he's from the southwest. All on board. I like to keep it quiet down there, making far too much noise. Jack, Tom, I see Corridon are due into Bristol tonight. I believe so. Yes, it's a new service alongside Sun Express, I think. Alright, I'd like to make sure that you keep it down in the back there. Don't want none of that jumping business. Do you have a favourite singer? I do. Hayley Williams from my favourite band of all time, Paramore. Wayne Hartshawn, hello to you. Hope you're well. Just seen you pop up, and you've also missed the Venga Boys again. Unless you've watched it. Unless you did catch it. But, yes. There is no Flight Sim next week because I will be in London. So there'll be no stream for next week. Just as a pointer. Very much looking forward to London. But at the moment, a very uneventful flight as we just quickly look at the outside. This is what we're flying today. It's very short and stubby. That's my screen or not. We just wrapped up Heathrow with Chris. Hope it was a good one. I did pop in very briefly. Also noticed there was a runway change as well which must have been pretty cool. I've only ever seen a runway change in action, like once. I think we're on 09s now at the moment. What are you doing in London next week, Tom? Wouldn't you like to know? It's like, what's the story in Balamory? It's like, wouldn't you like to know? Bit of plane spotting. Bit of plane spotting on the Friday. Other than that, take the rest of the days as it comes. When am I due back? Sunday. Because obviously I need to host the quiz. Yeah, it was cool. We got BA3. Yeah, I saw those on the arrivals and stuff. There's a lot of banging going on, I can hear. Sun Express have started as well in Bristol, they have, as well as Helvetic, unless they're operating on behalf of Swiss, which of course go in with the C Series. Is it Jack at the door? Hang on. Well, I can't smell any burning, so probably not. Oh dear. Sun Express is the special livery tomorrow. It's still 2 hours away, so it's not like it's a local airport to me. Co-host next Saturday. Tom, need to get that arranged. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to, I am otherwise engaged with other plans on that Saturday. Definitely next time. Definitely next time. In fact, all the banging is actually my next door neighbours. Noisy bastards. Just found your name, call sign Tom going over me. Tom, has Visions not been on for a long time? That's correct, yes, they haven't been on for a long time. Not going to dive into that though. So yeah, so other than that, we'll do a quick look at. In fact, let me zoom out here. Not too many today. Not too many screenshots on Volanta. Oh, in fact, there is. Scrap that. Yes, there is. All right, we'll do a little bit of a roundup on Volanta. Here we go. So not only do we have the flight that we're doing, which you can see on the screen, we'll check out some people's screenshots. This is what killed the stream last time. Actually, no, it wasn't. Actually, it was my internet that went down. So hopefully now it should be fine. So let's have a look at the first screenshot, which is going to be this one. What do we think? Tango Charlie, Sierra Echo, Uniform, Sun Express, the world's best pleasure airline livery due in at... See, the thing is, even if I went to Bristol for a day, I still wouldn't stay there for that long, because it's a 2-hour trip home. And plus it's the M5, and it's a nightmare. Diamond DA62, I believe this screenshot is. Wayne is a big fan. Caitlin's a fan. Max with his trademark 10 out of 10. I think we'll give it a like. Give it a like. Give the people what they want. Let me get rid of my active... Actually, no, we'll keep the active flight there for a minute. Let's go for this one here. it's cropped. I don't like cropped screenshots, man. Like, you have a zoom button for a reason. What do we think of this then? This, to me, looks like the PMDG 737-800 Turkish Airlines. Awful. Awful, says Wayne. Just liked your EasyJet 320 flight from Gatwick to Geneva. Thank you very much. Wayne says awful. I wonder if it's awful just because of the awful because of the cropping, maybe. Oh, Wayne's warming up for tomorrow. Lovely. Just not a great angle. It's because it's, for me, it's cropped. There are ways you can catch screenshots like this, but because it's cropped, I'm not a huge fan. We've got one down here in Australia, which we'll go for. What do we think? Do like a nice sunrise screenshot. Jack, yeah, who is in the hot seat tomorrow? You'll find out momentarily. I like that. I have that wall art, to be fair. It's nice. I do like a nice sunrise or sunset screenshot. So we'll give that a like. Again, PMDG 737. Not that I'm advertising it, but it is class. Let's go for something in the UK here. Let's go for, I think this is Heathrow.
Star 242 descend and maintain flight level 350.
This to me looks like X-Plane.
Descend and maintain flight level 350 Vistara 242.
What we're thinking? Barring the fact the livery is horrendous. Yeah, like the pick, not the livery. That's how I would sum it up. Jack Rolls, I wonder if we will have to grow into the new one. No, not necessarily. I hate it. I hate it. Titles are far too small. Far too small. As a picture, it gets a like, but like I say, well, I mean, we've got the 777 on the flight sim, but it's not a Rolls-Royce one, so decent at least. What we got here? We got Gatwick, which is very busy. Let's go for. I'm mooching now. Yeah, buddy, check it out. What do we think? I want to say that's the Antonov AN2 that you can get. That's a stunner. Do like that. Wayne says too dark. Caitlin's a fan. Max, Tom, are more BA 777s going to get painted in the one world livery? More than likely. More than likely. I'm still standing firm with the fact that I still want to see one of the old 777s painted Landor. Wayne says, then again, the moon sets it off. I think it's just that nice sort of like moon reflection sort of picture. I think it's quite nice. Jack, I would still get it to catch for records, but as a fan of the 747 one world livery, don't do it justice. Black box, mate, black box. I told you. Your black box stops you from getting you anything. Ian says biplanes belong in the history books. Controversial. Is that the Antonov AN2? It is, which I believe is a freebie on PC. Jack Roll saw one of them at Yeovilton in 2012, a year after I moved down to the southwest. Very nice. Guess a like from me. Good stuff. Hour and a half left of the flight to go. Good stuff. Who wants to see some more awfully sung videos? Which one should we go for? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Right, okay. Who wants to see some more? Put them a thumbs up in the chat. Is there a bad fire starter? I need to properly have a look. I need to properly have a look at it. But I imagine somewhere on the site. Yeah, I imagine somewhere on the site there is a video of someone trying to sing it. Wayne, I am meant to I'm meant to be on garden duty just 5 minutes more. Should we go for it? Should we go for another one? Let's go for another one. Let's risk it all. Risk it all. Risk it all with Wonderwall. So what I want to kind of have people decide if it's going to go bad or like how bad it is, because immediately you know it's going to be bad. But I want to know how bad. How bad you think it is. On a scale of 1 to 10, yeah, how bad do you think this one will be? Ian says a 3. 1 being terrible, 10 being fantastic. Ian's gone for a 3. What do we think? Wayne says 4 to be generous. Caitlin says a 5, reckon it'd be decent. Alright, let's go for it. Here it is. I'm going to play the entirety of it because it's 4 minutes long. But here we go. Oh, wait. There we go.
Today's gonna be the day, now you're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what it's got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. That piece of word is on the street. That fire in your heart is now. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but never really had it down. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Oh no.
And all the roads we had to walk were winding, and all the lights that lead us.
I'm curious about the chorus.
There are many things that I would like to say, but I don't know how. Because maybe
Oh no. Oh, that's enough of that. Oh my god. Oh goodness me. See, no, I only listened to like the opening like 10 seconds and started laughing. Right, and then and then listen to the rest of it. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. It's not even in like, it's not even in tune. Oh dear. Jack says WTF, he sounds like his acorn got smooshed. Oh dearie me. Wayne says even next door neighbour's cat got hit by a lawnmower. Well, it's just that bad. Oh, it's terrible. It's so bad. It's terrible. But I love the website. I love it because it's just, yeah, there's just, oh, goodness me. Run if you see that man. Absolutely. Goodness me. Oh, Jesus, wept. Jesus. Oh, goodness me. That is bad. Can we have him for Quizness Jet 4? Unfortunately not. No, because I think it would take a while for him to actually answer. And he'd probably do it in song, but badly. So, definitely not. Definitely not. Goodness me. I'm so glad that I came across this website. It's so funny. There is another one, but I think I'm going to save them because I don't want to play too many and then like potentially get struck. So I'm gonna save the rest until tomorrow. We need Harry Kane for the quiz, Tom. He would love to see you. Yes, Harry Kane, the Tottenham striker, all-time England goal scorer, is a massive fan of me. And it'd be great if we could have Harry Kane on the show. Unfortunately, he's very busy. Dulling everybody by being, by playing for a Tottenham side that are boring to watch. That's neither here or there. Harry Kane is well out the question, and he's also probably not into aviation. Oh, dearie me. Yes, believe it or not, next week on the quiz is former Chelsea striker Didier Drogba. I'm huge over in the Ivory Coast. Yeah. What about Graham Potter? Right. You understand the industry that these people work in, right? Wayne Hartshorn, aren't NASA still looking for Harry's penalty? Most likely. Well, we're just naming like football players now that Ian could genuinely ask Brett Omerod. That's the weird thing. He could genuinely ask him. That's more of a realistic target. Hello. What's going over the house at the moment? Does anyone else do that? When they hear an aircraft going over the house or something like that, they just stop everything they do to look outside. I can reveal it is a Piper PA-28 from Blackbush. Yes, from Blackbush. We need an emote for Jack's. Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do, actually. That's a very good shout. Yes, Jack. I will do that afterwards. Yeah, it's a good shout. Actually, start putting some burnt food as emotes. Caitlin, always check flight radar when I see one go over. Yeah, it's not just me. Like, literally, I heard the plane go over. Couldn't see it for the life of me, but I tried to find it. And then I just literally go onto flight radar to have a look. Then again, I could stand out in the garden and live stream a dot in the sky. Jack's upside down face. I wonder if I can I do that now? I wonder if I can I add them midstream? I'm curious to know. Right, so oh my god. Yes, I can. Alright. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. We need to ask Eric Ten Hag for Quizzes Jet 5. Yeah. I think I'm going to stop reading those comments now because football managers, players and stuff, like, absolutely not. Because it's not going to happen in a million years. Never in a million years. Well, just get on the phone to Jose Mourinho at the same time. Okay, so right, let's have a look and see what you lot are saying there. Wayne Hartshaw, I saw one ex-footballer giving me tips on how to buy homes, and yes, who is it? Dion Dublin. That's the one. That's the one. Oh dear, honestly. Right, I'm just seeing if this will work. Beautiful. See if it was. See if it works. Oh, hang on. Just bear with me, everybody. I'm not ignoring the chat. I'm just seeing if I can. Oh yeah. Yeah, Wayne Hartshorn, the very famous centre back playing for Newcastle. In fact, he's on today, I think. Wayne's our most famous member on the channel. David Bone, I wonder if Eamon Hones would sell if he went under the if he went under the hammer. I don't know what this chat's become anymore. Right, let's have a look. I want to see if this works. Can I do it midstream? Oh, tits. Oh, damn it. Damn. Oh, so close. Hang on. I know what I want to do. It's just not doing it. No! No. We need to have Wayne. Right. Yeah. Wayne, what's an aircraft? To be honest, I think it's got wings. That's literally what he'd be like. Weather. What's your name? Weather. Weather. Mommy got children. Weather. Oh God. Please. Oh my God, did it do it? Did it do it? Please. Oh my God, it did it. Right. Okay. I know we're only at 11:45 in the morning, but fuck off, I do not look like Boris Johnson. Can somebody please see if a brand new emoji, if you remember, by the way, if a brand new emoji is now popping up? Can somebody please, if you all remember, please see if you can see the new emoji that I've put in? Please tell me it works. Please tell me it works. No, I bet it doesn't. Let's see if I can do it. Hang on. Oh no! Oh, you know what it is? I'm literally gonna have to. Oh no! Okay, all right, it's fine. Don't matter. There's a new emoji that will happen at some point. People ask for Jack being upside down. That's kind of what it is. I'm just glad you can't see it. No, it's not there. Oh, it's a shame. There's me. Never mind. Never mind. There is a new emoji coming in to play. Alright. It's this one here. Let's see if it works. Let's see if I can bring it up. Because then at least you know what's happening then. Hang on. Hang on. That's the new emoji that I've put in the chat. That obviously isn't coming up yet until the next stream. There'll be a bunch going in at some point, but oh dear, I felt it was only fair. I felt it was only fair. It was only a matter of time before Jack got his own before Jack got his own emoji. Of course, they can be used if you become a member on the channel. Oh dear, that is so funny. I almost forget we're actually doing a flight. An hour and 10 minutes left of this flight to go. Jack comes from a land down under. There'll be a bunch of new emojis going in at some point today as well. But yes, that's so funny. So hour and 10 minutes before we get to the Seychelles. Paul Hussey, are you playing the Vengabus karaoke song again tomorrow? Oh, you've missed it. I played it earlier. Played it earlier. But as a special treat, alright, I'm not going to play it now. I just want to get everything like sorted. So let me just let me just sort this out. Hang on. As a special treat, I will play it again. Not yet, but I'll play it before I go off the stream. There you go. Alright. As a special Easter treat to you lot. There you go. I'll play it a little bit later. But not yet. Max, maybe Tom, we can have me as upside down emoji. Can you do that? I probably could do, but there also needs to be a reason for you to be upside down. Jack is upside down because he doesn't know how to work his phone. We've distracted Wayne quite a lot. He has had his shed keys in his hand for the last 45 minutes, and he's supposed to be going to do something. Jack Rolls, what's everyone's Easter eggs they're hoping for? It's not Christmas. It's not Christmas, mate. Like, for me, it's got to be Cadbury's. Well, don't Cadbury's make like the majority of them anyway? Come on, Jack. Think of like one in particular. Like, what's the best one? What's the best Easter egg? Is there a best Easter egg? See, this is the thing. I don't know. Is there such a thing as a best Easter egg? Because it's all the same, isn't it? Isn't it all the same? Mini eggs. Now we're talking. Mini eggs. That's what we should be looking for, not just Easter eggs. Jack says, Tom, I think that ought to be my song, Land Down Under. Problem is, can't do it because it's I'll get struck for it, so I can't do it, and I'm not going to hum it either. But yes, that is your song. Is this longest flight, Tom? No, it's 2 hours. Longest one I've done on stream is the Gatwick to New York one. There will be... I'm thinking of doing a super long one the next time we do it. Max, have you got a picture of your copyright lawyer? We could use that as an emoji. Like it. Yeah, mini eggs. Caitlin, great shout on the mini eggs. Jack's just naming all sorts of chocolate. 12s, Galaxy Ripples. It's all about cream eggs, right? Anyone that says any different, automatic timeout. I'm kidding, not really. Wayne, I've gone with chocolate bars. Get more chocolate for your money. And Lindt chocolate bunnies. Fantastic. Lindt is probably my favourite chocolate. Can't beat them. Max, what flight are we doing when you're back from London? No idea. I'm not really focusing on that at the moment. I will think of something though, for sure. Caitlin, I miss the Cadbury Caramel Bunny. Does anyone remember them? I remember them. You know what else you could do as an alternative? You could have like a caramel Freddo. Just saying. Just saying. You could have a caramel Freddo. Frog-eyed bastard. Yeah, mini eggs, cream eggs. I think you said on last week's stream you were going to do longer flights. I did indeed, but I haven't thought of one yet because I'm kind of not thinking about it. I will think about that during the week, but no, not right now. The flake ads were decent. Yes. I'm trying to remember which one it is now. I can't think of what I've got it in my head. I just can't think of what it was. Caitlin, don't get me started on the Freddos. So overpriced, 25p. Gone are the days where they were 10 pence, and you used to like just, you know, if you had a quid, you could literally buy 10 of them, and they would be just like filling. Oh, lovely, so good. Jack rolls. Oh, good lord. Last year I tried making Rice Krispie cakes. Went to melt the chocolate. Guess what? I forgot to take off. The friggin' microwave was Oh, Jack. Jack. I'm assuming you didn't take off the wrapper, right? Is that right? Is that correct? Sitting on a window ledge eating the flake. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, Jack, was that... melt the chocolate and guess what? I forgot to take off. Oh, as in guess what you forgot to take off. Oh, goodness me, you forgot to take off the wrapper. Of course you did. How did you forget that? How did you not... Wayne Hartshorn, way inflation's going, Freddos will be £10 each by the end of the year. Don't tell that to Caitlin, she'll have a heart attack. Jack's cooking Easter special, anyone? Do you know what? Right, so a couple years ago, I used to make like my own cream eggs. They're very easy to make, right? I would just like to see Jack make a chocolate egg and just like document the whole thing. It's not aviation related, but I think people would love to see a live episode of Jack cooking stuff. I think it should happen just as like a one-off, is to like get Jack to kind of just cook for an hour, just like Gordon Ramsay style, but like fuck everything up. I'd love to see it. Jack says Freddos can swivel. Yeah, but you wouldn't say no to a Freddo, though, would you? Let's be honest. Have you got more plans to do C-17 flights? Yes, I do. There is another model of the C-17, which is actually a lot better than the one I used, which I have in my library. So I will have a look at that at some point. No doubt. As mentioned before, if you want a shout out just like Steve did at the beginning of the stream, and of course at the beginning of podcasts and at the end of streams and podcasts and whatever, obviously a thank you at the end where your name gets shown. If you want to do that, you can become a member of the Copyright Elite Club by pressing the join button below the video, only on Android and PC. If you're doing it on Apple, you have to go onto the website itself and join that way. You get obviously use of the emojis that go into the chats, and of course, as a thank you, you'll get shout outs and things like that for your wonderful generosity. Ian, Freddo's a 5 for a quid at B&M. That's mental. That's like trying mental math now. It's like 20 pence. Rip off. Disgusting behaviour. Max, is Matt with us doing Rate My Liveries tomorrow, or is it being rescheduled? We're still doing Rate My Liveries, just Matt is not with us to do it because he's obviously he forgot it was Easter. So it's like family time comes first, which is absolutely 100%. 100%. Jack rolls. Oh god, really? I'm never doing a jacket potato on my own again. I didn't realise if you don't put holes in the potato, they explode. Okay, hang on. Hold that thought. 2 seconds. Hang on. Right. Jack, question, if I may. Are you sure that you put a jacket potato in? Because judging by the fact that it exploded, I'm assuming this is what you put in? It may have been a grenade, Jack, rather than a potato. Oh, God. You did food tech at school, right? Come on, Jack. Please tell me you did food tech at school. If you don't put holes in the potato, they explode. It's like basic culinary skills, Jack. Come on, boy. Oh, Jack, here's hoping you have photographic evidence of your spud incident. Yes. So Jack has continuously sent me stuff that we'll be showing on tomorrow's show as well. I was young at the time. Okay. There are so many things wrong with this. The link to the lab stream worked a lot better with a link in the YouTube chat than Messenger for next time. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what, actually, let me know what people thought about the drop-in, because I'm thinking about doing that again, but like doing it on a subject basis. I am curious. Oh my god! There is photo evidence! Oh, Jack! No! Jack! Oh my god, really? Really? Oh my god. No! No way. No way, Jack. Jack, no! No! Oh my god. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Hold your thoughts on the drop-in. There is photographic evidence of Jack's potato mishap. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Jack. Jack, what happened? Oh, no. What happened? Oh, God almighty. Oh, how did you let a potato get that bad? Oh, Jack. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's the greatest thing ever. I've got to show. I'm showing that on the podcast tomorrow. Oh my god. Oh, that is how? What the hell happened there? Oh, oh dear. There's so many things wrong with that. Caitlin says, Jack, were you trying to make mashed potato instead? If you were, Jack, that's not the way to do it. Oh, God almighty. Wayne, new wall decor for Jack's range of accessories. Potato wall art. Only the snackies you got to sacrifice. A microwave or an oven. Oh, that's terrible. Jack, what happened, dude? Like, at least the skin was intact. That's not the point. That's not the point. How'd you let a potato get like that? Oh, God. Jack. Well, I was not expecting to see photographic evidence, but you know what? I'm so glad we did. I am so glad we did. Oh, dearie me. I've got no questions, no words. How old were you, Jack? Like, I think that's kind of the thing we're looking at here. Is like Jack said he was young at the time. I'd like to know how old Jack was when he was doing this, if he was under any supervision. People liked the idea of doing the drop-in. I thought it was pretty cool, actually. Like I say, it was done as a test, but actually it worked out quite well. So we'll be doing it again. In fact, we could probably do it as a regular thing now, I think, when we're not doing Rate My Liveries or podcasts or... Rate My Liveries, quizzes or Model Mania. I think that one show, the one show that's left over, will become a drop-in, I think, unless we have like a subject and things like that. I think that'd be pretty good. I think that'd be pretty good. Or maybe we'll save it for like every other month sort of thing. Jack, I can't believe that potato, mate. That's gonna scar me for life. It's gonna scar me for life, Jack. What's weird is I took the Tesco shopping in this morning and we had jacket potatoes. If you want to pop round, right, I'll show you how to cook them. Gift that keeps on giving. Here's young Jack. Right, 53 minutes to go. We've got 422 nautical miles left. It's good to see people enjoyed the drop-in last week as well. So many like positive things came from it as well. That even took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting the nice words that were mentioned and things like that. And also the support for obviously what we mentioned at the end of the show as well, which I'm not going to bring up, but it was nice to see the support that came from that as well. So, yeah, for me, goes to show we've got a really good community spirit and community feel to it. So, yeah, so very happy with how it went. And like I said, we'll do it again next month, I think, and then we'll save it for another time. But we'll do it on like a topical basis, I think. I mean, Tesco sell it for £5. You do it like that, it's free, but the oven gets a nice paint. Yeah, but I wouldn't eat it afterwards, Jack. Like that, it's just, I'm baffled. Jack, I'm also still waiting for you to tell me how old you were, because I want to know if you were under any supervision. Oh, excuse me. So funny. So funny. Wayne says, Jack, I wouldn't trust you with a Fisher Price. Oven, how are you still alive? Lewis, London Plane Spotting, hi all, just passing by to say hello. Have you crashed yet, Tom? Clearly, nope. Not yet. Not yet. Definitely still flying. We're not plummeting just yet. We're definitely still flying. Good to see you though, Lewis. Thanks for popping in. Yes, my plans aren't to make the A320NEO become a seaplane by any stretch of the imagination. Paul Hussey, have Cornwall Aviation Museum somewhere to move their exhibits to now. I want to get onto it, and I want to touch upon it briefly because I'll mention it again tomorrow. First of all, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Cornwall Council for being the biggest arseholes on the planet. So what happened was, Cornwall Council have now told the museum to take everything off site by the 11th, so after the Easter weekend, right? And the sort of plans for a £1 million new site have been now squashed from the council. Everyone's fuming. I'm so annoyed about it. Like so annoyed about it, and I feel for the people there that have been through the ringer with this. I put a post up on Facebook, on the Facebook page, to share it. It's just horrific. It's just so bad. It's so bad how they've been treated. So one of the line managers there, who I'm friends with on Facebook, posted pictures up of the tornadoes that have already had their wings taken off. They've mentioned that the VC-10, the BAC-111, the very, very rare Vickers Varsity, and the Canberra that are all at the museum are all going for scrap, unless they can be saved by someone. To which point, how do you get it there? That's the other thing. So they're going to go for scrap. These are all vintage aircraft. These are all part of the history, and they're going to get scrapped because the ever so lovely people at Cornwall Council can go and swivel because they've decided, I don't know what they're doing with it. I have no idea what they're going to do with the land, but the land's going back to the owner, but they can't do anything with it. They can't build houses on it because it's in airport territory, and they can't do anything else with it. So what are they doing? I have no idea. No one knows what they're doing. Everyone's annoyed. Everyone's fuming with it. Cornwall Council can go swivel, and I can say this because I'm in Devon, right? But Cornwall Council can go swivel, and that is probably the nicest way I can put it without getting my channel taken down. So yeah, so basically what's happened is that the museum is now officially no more. I'm pissed with it. So annoyed. But yeah, so that's what's happening. Lewis says, I've been obsessed with that website. Found a good one the other day, we'll send it to you, and he has done. Let's have a listen. I won't do it on my phone, I'm going to do it on here. Let's have a look. Just waiting for it to load. Oh, you son of a... Really? I just want to listen to it. Okay. Right. Okay, so Lewis, I'm going to ask if you could send a screenshot, because when I click the link, it takes me to the login page, which I can't do. So if you could, that'd be ideal. If you can send me a screenshot of what it is, and then I can go and find it. Tom, have you got plans to do Gatwick to Manchester? Too short a flight, if anything. And until there's a way of doing returns in the game, so like returns in the game, like without actually going to the main menu, then there's no more. There's no then there's no point doing sort of short flights because you've got to keep exiting and coming back in again, and it's a little bit annoying. All right, Lewis has sent me the screenshot. Let's have a look for it. No. Oh, what is that? Right, I've got to find this. I've got to find it. Hang on. It's annoying because you can't search for like song. You have to literally go through. But yeah. So if anybody, like I said, if anybody was wondering what was happening with the Cornwall Aviation Heritage Museum, the council have decided to be fucking assholes about it, and that it's now no more, and they've got to clear everything off site over Easter weekend, which is just disgusting, if you ask me. Oh yes. Oh yes. For anybody that doesn't know, I told Max that special breaking news, of course, that British Airways were bringing back the Landor 747 and the Boac and Negus 747 for some special charter flights. Max is asking, am I excited for it? Because I know Max was excited to see the 747s coming back. And I said that I'm thrilled, and I'm looking forward to seeing them fly once again. Max was the first person to know, and yeah, all is well. All is well in the world. Special charter flights, yes. Right, hang on a second. Because I made an account to see if you can actually search for it. Don't understand why it don't log me in. Carol sings. Oh no, did I just get rid of... Hang on. No, we're good. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, wondering what that was, by the way, that is the website. That's nothing dodgy. You know what? I'll find that one for tomorrow. I think I'll find that one for tomorrow because otherwise I'm gonna be I'm not logged in or anything like that, so I can't search. But I'll find it for
Seychelles 1048, contact Seychelles Center on 120.2. Good day.
Okay.
Going to 120.2 Seychelles 1048. Seychelles Center, Seychelles 1048, flight level 340.
There you go. That's good.
1048, Seychelles Center. Continue as planned.
Carl Crawford, hello to you. Popping in very, very quickly to say hello. So hello to you. Hope you're well. We have got about 40 minutes before we are due to touch down at Victoria. Lewis says, is this the fly-by-wire model? It is not. No, it's the standard Asobo version. So it's just very easy to kind of like click a few buttons and things like that, and then you can get the plane off and running immediately. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to like literally write down a checklist and follow it, because I can't remember shit. I can't remember like half the things that I do. So like if I've got like the PMDG 737, it's all written down. The Phoenix 320 is all written down. The MD82 is all written down. There's still quite a few planes that I've got that I need to write down checklists for. Otherwise, I can't fly them because I just forget how to start them and everything else. And they're all in. Very handy, very trusty notebook. And I'll show you what I mean. So, if I'm flying the PMD 737, that's just one page. I'm not going to remember like one page, and then it's like, you know, 2 pages. Like there are 2 pages to like remember, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. My memory's not the same as it used to be. So everything is written down because I can't do it. Can't remember. It's easy enough when you've got like the 320NEO and especially like the Latin VR models of 318, 319, 320 and 321NEO, because they are literally all running off the same sort of model. So they're all running off the same like Asobo 320NEO model. So it's just very easy to get them going, and it's nice to have something else. Max, just so that you know, I am doing a TUI 787 flight from Gatwick to Punta Cana tomorrow. Very nice. I think I've got Frankfurt to Dubai World Centre planned for tomorrow. Holy crap, what's that? Sounded very much. Oh, it's not even on any radars either. Sounded like a Chinook was quite low. Does happen around here. We do get Chinooks going over quite low. Have you written Gatwick to St Martin yet? No, because it's not in my plans to do so. Jack Rolls, Aerovo. Okay, hang on. The L159 Alka confirmed for Riyadh. Very nice. Are we? No, we're good. It's about 289 nautical miles left to go. Let's use this little bit of time that we have now for any like questions that people might have. And again, like I said, any feedback towards the drop-in that we did as well. Obviously, a big thank you to those that actually came in and were part of the show. Like Lewis and Rob Brown and Alison and Darren. Both Darrens, Darren Smith and Darren Graham. And Barry Price as well. Good to see a lot of people that came in and have a chat with them as well. And Ian, of course, yes, Ian and his daughter as well. Is This is what I'm saying. If you expect me to remember what a checklist is for a 737, and I can't remember who was on the show last week, it's not possible. It's not happening. It's not happening. Chinook, I'm sure it's a Chinook. It sounded very rumbly. You get them a lot over here. There's a lot of RAF bases around where I live. But yeah, so if anyone's got any questions, chuck them in the chat. We've got some time before we're due to land. We are going on the RNAV. What runway is it? He says runway, yeah, RNAV approach for runway 31. Paul Hussey, I see Noel Phillips is currently flying around the world on low-cost airlines only. I have seen that. And I'd like to kind of get him back on the show to talk about it. So it could be one in the works. But yeah, I've watched a few of the videos actually. They are pretty good. Yeah, they are pretty good of what he's done. He's obviously enjoying life over in America. Caitlin says that she loved the drop in. Of course, yourself as well. This is what I'm talking about. My memory is shocking. Caitlin and Gail, of course, dropping in from Doha. Loved the drop in. Good to hear interesting insights and perspectives from everyone. I think that's kind of the idea. Is it gives people a way of like not experiencing. Gives people a way of kind of like. I had it then. What was that word? Voicing their opinion. We'll just go with something else. Voicing their opinion. To on certain topics and things like that, and people bringing up like certain topics and stuff. I think it's great. I think it's a really, really cool idea. So I'm going to utilise that as much as I can. Jack loved it. Jack was in there as well. Max says he's going up to Heathrow this afternoon. Very nice. I am there on Friday. Friday coming. Not for video purposes this time either. No, I'm taking the old Canon camera that I've got that hasn't seen the light of day for about 4 years. Since the last time I used it. So yes, I should be taking some stills rather than some video footage. I'm actually quite excited about taking some photos this time, rather than some video footage. Yeah, like I said, if anyone's got any questions to do with anything, it could be like show related. Just want to ask me something. Got some time before we land. Chuck it in the chat. I'll answer what I can. I know that after this flight, and once I've had some lunch, myself and Ian will be doing a multiplayer flight. Once I've sorted out my settings. He was supposed to join us in this one, but for some reason the settings haven't allowed it to happen. So yeah, if anybody wants to join us for that, you're more than welcome to. Are you taking photos from Myrtle Avenue? So I think next week, from what I've seen wind-wise, they're supposed to be on 27. And I think in the morning it's 27 left departures and 27 right arrivals. So probably not. I think it's more going to be. I think it's probably going to be something like the SO garage for 27 left departures. I think it's probably where I'll end up being. Do a live stream from Heathrow. I can't because I'm not taking my video camera and I don't have the setup for it. I always spot from the SO garage. Would you consider collaborating with a live streamer at an airport for some action-based chat? It's funny you should say that. There are plans in doing that. We just need to cement it first and work out ways of doing it. But there are 100% there are plans to do that. Whether it's live or whether it's actually no, yeah, no, it would be, wouldn't it? Of course it would. Yeah, so there are plans to do it. Yeah, but I can't reveal too much yet. Where's Algiers? Over there somewhere. I always it's in Algeria. Oh yeah, always spot at the SO garage. I always do. I always park in the car park at the SO garage. I never get told off for it. Never ever get told off for being there. Not as in like parking the car there. But I think this time I'm parking it elsewhere and walking down. Bit of Venga boys. Should be alright. Oh dear. I can't take Venga boys seriously anymore. So yeah, just photos when I go to Heathrow. I'm actually looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting some actual like stills. Have you got any plans to do Heathrow to Algiers? I think that's supposed to say. No. The only flight I've done from that area is Constantine to Nice. David Bone, Algiers has a brother called Tan. If you don't know, educate yourself. I'm kidding. Very good, David Bone. Virgin's brand new A320NEO just touched down from Tampa, Queen of the Skies. Yes, all hail the brand new Queen of the Skies, the Airbus A330neo. Oh God, what happened there? Uh, 221 nautical miles to go. 28 minutes. We should be receiving. Providing ATC hasn't gone down the pan, which after the Sim Update 12 has decided to muck everything up. So I'm hoping we've still got ATC. Because of the part of the world that we're in as well, it's not going to be very busy. So should be fine. He says. So, I think before we get to touchdown, should we do it again? Should we break out a little bit of Venga Boys? Should we do a little bit of Venga Boys before we do the touchdown? What do we think? Give the people what they want. Caitlin's well up for it. Let's see the toilet seat again. Paul Hussey's in. It's got to be done, isn't it? By the way, if you come across this website and you can actually search for people, his name is Zhu. Don't want to say it wrong. Zhu. My last dance before Tom rearranges my spine. It's not. I don't land the planes badly anymore. I don't. Just only on stream. But I don't. I don't. Anyway, here we go. Enjoy it one more time.
All aboard!
Alright.
Party goods.
Raw record.
What?
We've heard it a couple times, but none today. I challenge you to sing this song. Let's go.
We like to party. We like.
Oh, is it
we like
Frozen?
to party. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. We
Oh,
like
we're back.
to party.
Okay, keep it down in the back, please. No more of this drinking stuff. Too noisy. You need to stop bouncing around as well, because we'll something.
Oh, dear.
You know what I mean? There you go.
I've got something to tell you.
Join in if you know it. Put it in the chat. Here it comes. Put it in the chat.
Some wheels in motion.
Meep meep. Oh, I love it.
Hey now, hear what I say now. Happiness is just around the corner. Hey now, hear what I say now. We'll be there for you. The Banker bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco and into city disco. The wheels are still turning and traffic lights are burning. So if you like to party, get on and move your body.
She was doing it top right.
Ride the bus, they said. Pick up some nice young ladies, take them to a party. And all they do is dance, bounce around. Is that a pole dancer? Who's that?
We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. Hey now,
We like to party.
hear what I say now. Happiness is just around the corner. Hey now, hear what I say now. We'll be there for you. The Banker bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco and into city disco. The wheels are still turning. The morning lights are burning. So if you like to party, get on and move your body. The Banker bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco and into city disco. The wheels are still
Just kinda
turning
cool.
and traffic lights are burning. So if you like to party, get on and move your body.
Right, I need you now to calm down, because we're getting near the stop, you know?
We like to party.
Oh, God.
We like to party.
Here we go again.
like to party.
Oh, God.
We like to party.
Here he goes.
We like to party.
We like to party.
We like to party. We like to party.
Oh, that's just joking.
We like to party. The Banker bus is coming. The Banker bus is
Here we go.
coming. The Banker bus is coming.
Here we go. The
She's
Banker
loving
bus
it.
is
Top
coming.
right.
Here we go. Turn right.
Do what you can, girl.
Turn left or right.
All good, girl.
She's loving it.
What do you mean, girl?
We're here to party.
The Banker bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco and into city disco. The wheels are still
Get there.
All aboard.
lights are burning. So if you like to party, come on and move your body. The Banker bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco.
Lovely. Very good. Lewis, I think the Departure Lounge team needs to have an active account on this website. Maybe. Anyone seen that Techno Club Airline Party Club style at 30,000 feet? We like to party. Oh Lord, here we go again. Off they go now. They're off to party now. David Bone, nice young ladies, comical and creepy in equal measure. Yeah, see, I thought that the first time I heard it. I heard that the first time and I was like, oh, it's a bit odd, isn't it? It's a little bit odd. Wayne says need to find some Aqua Barbie Girl ones. I'll tell you what, actually, let me show you one more, because there are some horrific ones. I'm going to save this one because otherwise I will lose it. So we've done the Wonderwall one, which was brilliant. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Oh boy, right. I expected this one to be quite good. It's really not. It's really not. Hang on, that's the wrong window, idiot. Alright. I thought this would be quite good, right? I thought it'd be... yeah. So everyone knows... what's the song she's doing, by the way? It is Rudimental with Ella Eyre, Waiting All Night, if you know the song. Yeah. Not good. Not good. Lewis thinks he's seen it. This is not good. This is not good. I'm going to mute myself because I'm probably going to laugh. And I don't want to ruin it for you guys. So, David Bone, can you recreate this on the podcast? It'd be a lot of fun. There are plans to do it. It's getting people to join in as well. We already know that Ian would be the bus driver. So, hey up, keep it down and back. Trying to drive bloody bus. So right, this is. I'm going to mute myself. This is bad. Right, here we go. Rudimental. Waiting All Night.
I've been waiting all night for you to tell me what you want. Tell me that you need me. I've been waiting all night for you to, tell me what you want, man. I've been waiting all night for you to tell me what you want. Tell me that you need me. I've been waiting all night for you to, tell me what you want, yeah, want. I've been waiting all night for you to tell me that you need me, tell me that you want me. I've been waiting all night for you to tell me that you need me, tell me that you want me, tell me that you need me, tell me that you want me, tell me that you need me, tell me that you want me, tell me that you need me, tell me that you want me, tell me that you need me, tell me that you want me.
Yeah. You know what it's like, right? Is when you ask somebody a question and the question drags on for long, so you have to respond. That's it, isn't it? That's it. That's it, isn't it? It's like, oh, I've got this question, or I've got this problem. Yeah. Right? That is it, isn't it? Yeah. Oh dear. It gets worse at the end. Oh, do you know what? I'll save the full one for tomorrow. I think that's probably going to be the best idea. I'll save it for tomorrow so that we can do the full one, so I know whether I'm getting struck or not. Basically, yeah. Oh dear. Yeah. Ow! Oh dear. Hey. It's like, what was it like? I've been waiting all night for you to tell me. It's like someone shocked her with a taser or something. So bad. So bad. Credit where it's due, she did nearly hit one note. Yeah, nearly being the correct answer. But dearie me. yeah. Whoa. Oh dear, I don't know. Love the website. It's so funny. It's so funny. Right. Supposedly 131 nautical miles left of this flight. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Well, enjoyed the stream, or the new look of it at least, with the brand new overlay, etc., and of course just general randomness that has happened from it. If you have and you haven't done already, please do leave a like on the stream. Much appreciated, of course, helps the channel out a lot. We are now looking to hit our approach, the RNAV approach into runway, I forget already, 31. Volanta says 31. So yeah, so runway 31 at Victoria. Conditions outside looking fairly decent. There is the Seychelles in the background there. So we're getting close. You couldn't bribe me enough models in the world to sing in public. Good Lord, Max is on so many different accounts now, it's hard to keep up. Just seen your Instagram post of your Heathrow departure, just liked for you, thank you very much. Yes, I did put a post up, or that was scheduled for 12 o'clock, of my departure out of Heathrow yesterday for the test flight with the A320 from Latin VFR up to Edinburgh. Very nice it was as well. In fact, if you haven't seen it, and you haven't seen it on Instagram, I will pop it onto Volanta now. Bear with me. In fact, you won't have seen it because it's only been on there for about 45 minutes. So it was BA 1460 that we took. And it was this screenshot here. Lewis, thanks for popping in. As always, have a wonderful rest of the day. The screenshot that Max was on about is this one. So taking off from 27 right as we were banking out for Edinburgh. So yeah, so that is the post that is up on Instagram. A little bit of colour work done to it as well, just to kind of bring it out a little bit more. But yeah, there you go. And this, for those that don't fly with live weather, is why you fly with live weather. Because otherwise you're just greeted with blue sky and it's not as interesting as others may seem to be. Max. Just seen a landing on 09 right. Is 09 left closed? Very simple question. Very simple answer. Is let's have a look. Okay, very interesting. So Heathrow is going to get very, very busy very, very quickly. They look like they are landing on 09 right. Nothing going in on the left. That's interesting. Right, before we get our descent, let's have a quick nosy on the one place you can always find things out. That is Twitter. Let's have a look at... Interesting, there's nothing to say anything about potential closures.
Seychelles 1048 descend and maintain flight level 200.
Okay.
Descend and maintain flight level 200 Seychelles 1048.
Here we go. Down to descent. That's 2,500 feet per minute. We'll take the selector speed off. We'll bring it down to 260 for the minute. Can't see anything about oh god, really? You know what's really funny is if you were to have a look at the Heathrow Noise Twitter page, right? Now Heathrow Noise basically tells you which runways and stuff like that the aircraft are going in on, and when they change. Somebody here has put, what flight is it? The 777 from Heathrow to JFK. They've put, this departure was below 3,000 feet out of the NPR. Simply unacceptable over residential areas. Easterlies have wrecked every bank holiday this year. If flights adhered to the NPR, we would not be disturbed. Oh, God. And it's like, oh, like, how stupid do you have to be? There is nothing in regards to, by the way, the closure of 09 left, but it is baffling. Interesting. I've closed it for a reason. But yeah, not sure what. They're all going in on the right. I wonder if there's like an inspection going on or something. But there's a backlog of Heathrow flights already. See if anyone in there. Nope. Literally nothing. Nothing mentions it. Right, back to full screen. So we can bring this aircraft into land. Yeah, weird. There's nothing to say what's happened, unless an aircraft landed and possibly burst its tyre. That's all I can imagine. That's all I can imagine it is. So yeah, so descending down to 20,000 feet for the approach to runway 31 at Victoria. Now I've no idea how this is going to go, because when you search it up originally on the base game without downloading it, it doesn't come up. It doesn't come up at all. So I've had to download it, so I'm hoping that it works. So fingers crossed. Can you repeat again? Where did British Airways? No, this was a British Airways 777 that departed for New York. That apparently was far too low, and somebody decided they wanted to complain about it. No, is it? Oh, no. Unbelievable. Right, 20,000 feet. Quick nosy outside. Blue skies for days. Ah, didn't mean to do that. God. No. No. What's happened? What's happened? Okay, we have to go back to. God. That'll do. This will do. Knocked my camera. Alright, so let's have a look out the window here. Quite literally nothing around us.
Seychelles 1048, descend and maintain 11,000 feet.
There is Seychelles. The runways are going to be around here somewhere.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet, Seychelles 1048.
So down we go a little more. Was that a message on your phone? Yes. Notifications galore at the moment. Who was it from? You nosy bugger. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you who it was from. Rather interesting approach by the looks of it as well. So here is our approach. Last time this happened, it was an issue with 09 left ILS. I wonder if that's what's happened again then. Yeah, what if that's what's happened again? They've had a ILS issue. Oh, excuse me. Yes, Max. Yes, I will. Okay, so going down to 11,000 feet. We're going to take the speed back to 250 for now. See, my first thoughts about like runway closures are either like burst tire or ILS issues. So if it's happened before, I'm assuming it might be the case again. So I should be landing in the next sort of 10 minutes or so. Forget where I get to. There you go. Unless there is something happening at the castle, they don't want aircraft over the top for a certain time. Possibly. Possibly. The only other thing as well is sidetracking from obviously the Heathrow issues at the moment. I don't know if the overlay will give us feet per minute. So when I touch down, I don't know if there's an alert that comes up to 09 left 3 open now, says Wayne. Yeah, I don't know if the alert comes up to say how I've landed, but I will show you on Volanta just in case it doesn't. So you know I'm not fibbing. See, I've now got that LRS song in my head. And I'm also singing it in my head the exact same way as that lady did. It's so annoying. So like, me. Tell me that you want me. Oh dear, terrible. Kat's not come up to say hello to you yet. No, she's downstairs asleep. She is asleep. Asleep downstairs. So I will not disturb. Yeah, so what? Not gonna do. Not gonna disturb her. All right, here we go into first of many turns.
Seychelles 1048.
Here we go.
1 mile southwest. Descend and maintain 4,500 feet. Expect RNAV X-ray runway tree 1 approach via David transition. Cleared to David.
Descend and maintain 4,500 feet. Expect RNAV X-ray runway tree 1 approach via David transition. Cleared to David Seychelles 1048.
Clear to David.
Seychelles 1048. Contact approach on 119.7. Good day.
Wayne saying 777 from Egypt Air is heading for 09 left.
Approach Seychelles 1048 is at 9,900 feet, descending 4,500 feet.
I'll get taxi lights on ready.
Seychelles 1048. Approach altimeter 29.82. Continue to David as planned.
That was interesting. So, looping back round on ourselves. So we've got David, Louis, Juddy, well, every name under the sun at this point. So we take that bank right round to runway 31. And hopefully get a nice buttery landing. On a scale of Tesco value to I can't believe it's not butter, what are we saying? Landing wise. Can I wish you... Oh my god, that's very formal. Can I wish you a pleasant landing like Nabil did, sir? It's very formal to call me sir, but I suppose you can. So we are going to hang at 4,500 feet, and then once we get a little bit closer to the approach, we'll go down to 2,500, hit the approach button, and the plane should then sort of guide itself in. 500 feet, we'll take it off, and we'll hand fly it in. We'll hand fly it in ourselves. Let's have a quick nosy outside. So there is the island of the Seychelles. We are looking over here, I believe, behind this cloud. There. That is where we are looking. As smooth as Audi spreadable. That's been in the fridge too long. Well, aiming for a nice buttery landing anyway. Wayne, LHR drama all over. Might be planned because if they've been 2 7-ups, we wouldn't even notice. No, I always find it strange when they go on to like 09 left departures. It's always a very, very weird thing. I don't know what it is. Not that it's happened recently, but like during the like the pandemic and stuff, where they were taken off from 09 left, it was always a very strange thing. One world livery, second in on 09 left. Yes. Have you ever been to Northolt? Yes. I have been to Northolt, yes. Here we go. That's the one we wanted.
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet, Seychelles 1048.
Alright, so we're going to drop the first lot of flaps in. Yes, we're going to get the 1 over speed. Would you like to do some flights from Northolt? Once I start learning how to use the... well, actually, maybe C-17 could probably work. Possibly, we'll see. Tom, do you can take the Grand Theft Auto crew? That makes no sense. Maybe try again on that one. Not to be rude or nothing. It's just it doesn't make sense. But that's fine. It's not an issue. Right, coming round onto that left base turn for our arrival. Seychelles are currently 4 hours ahead, so make it about 5 o'clock in the afternoon or evening, depending on how you see it. Nice jumper, thank you very much. Fun fact, flight from the Seychelles to Heathrow takes 11 hours. Always one for those that want to try it. I simply don't have 11 hours to kill to do Heathrow to Victoria. Okay, so we are on the approach now, so we'll bring the speed down to 180 just for now. Lynn Keeble, hello to you. Joined just in time for the arrival. We can now hit the approach button because we're now hitting 2,500 feet. Bit like London and Victoria. Totally different. Totally different to Seychelles, Victoria. Totally different. Right, let's go for another batch of flaps. I feel like that's the runway there. I've not flown into Victoria before, so I am trying to.
1048, you are 12 miles southeast of Seychelles. Contact tower on 118.
I'm trying to work it out, but I can't.
Tower on 118.3 Seychelles 1048.
Keep going with it.
Tower Seychelles 104811 miles southeast inbound RNAV X-ray runway tree 1
Right, bring the gear down, go for 4.
Seychelles 1048 tower. Altimeter 29.80, wind 19er, flights at 6. Cleared RNAV.
Can we do the return flight since it's Easter Saturday? No, just one way today.
One approach Seychelles 1048.
Are we even lined up? I don't think we are. That's the runway there. Why are we lined up differently then? This is interesting. Where are you taking us? Are we going in for a very short landing? Or for a very short final? Because that's the runway there. I may need to intervene in a minute. This is interesting. That's the runway there.
Seychelles 1048, wind 19er, 5 at 6. Cleared to land runway
I feel like we're too high at the moment.
Clear to land runway tree 1 Seychelles.
I feel like we are. I'm going to intervene here. Just going to drop that nose a little bit. Bring that speed right back as well. I did not like that approach. So I'm going to do it myself. So I'm going to go quiet. And see what happens.
1,000.
That approach was weird.
500.
Whoa.
400.
No. Right, off the auto throttle, coming in.
300. 200. 100. 60. 50. start. 5.
Okay. Not ideal. But we are down, and we are going to roll to the end of the...
Seychelles 1048, turn next taxiway.
Okay. We are at Victoria. Very, very weird approach. Not overly sure why we were at an angle. I also don't know why.
Seychelles 1048, contact ground on 121.9er.
Yeah, we don't need to contact ground. We've got our gate.
Going to 121.9er,
Parking spot.
Seychelles 1048.
What we got there, there's a Kenya Airways Embraer. Very bizarre. I'll have a look in a minute and see what the landing rate was. Thought that was quite decent. But we are here at Victoria to conclude this morning's wonderful little flight. Hold on a sec. Interesting. So why is that there then? So our gate is, or our parking spot's literally supposed to be there. But he's waving us at 2. Let's park it here. Let's park it here. Anyway, welcome to the Seychelles, everyone. Everybody. Still to the right, straighten up. Is he gonna start waving us in? Yeah, there we go. Sit right up for this so we can see. Let's not go in too quickly. Try not to run him down either. Boom. Parking brake is on. Let's have a look and see how well he did. Very good. Well done. Alright, we can turn the engines off. Wait for the thing to come up to tell us how long our flight has been. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Not horrific at all. So, engines go off. Probes off. Everything else can go off now as well, including the batteries. They will power down with the engines. All is well. Our landing... I'll tell you what. Tell you what, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Let's have a quick review of the flight. And let's get it up onto the screen so you can have a look at the... Yeah, that approach was really... I'm glad I intervened when I did. Touchdown quite a way on the runway, but that is fine. Let's have a look here. So if I bring up Volanta, here is our landing approach. Our landing, and our feet per minute was minus 149 feet per minute and 153 knots, which I think is smooth. Told you I can land a plane. It's easy. It's easy. Wayne, thanks for popping in. Oh, Caitlin's got the new Caitlin's got the new emoji that's popped up as well. Jack rolls upside down. Love that. So yeah, 149 feet per minute. So that is silky smooth. We can go on to the stats as well. 148.76. Very, very nice indeed. There you go. Well, what more do you want on a nice day like this? But hopefully you enjoyed the stream. We had a lot of fun this morning, going into this afternoon, with the obviously the Venga boys and things like that. We like to do things a little bit silly on the channel. Back tomorrow for the Rate My Liveries podcast. Guest will be announced, so stay tuned for that on the social medias. If you like what you see and you're not a member, do press the join button. Like I said, on PC and Android, it'll be below the video. If you're on Apple, you have to do it on the computer, unfortunately, unless someone is very kind to gift it to you. But other than that, enjoy your Easter Saturday, whatever it is you're doing, whether it's gardening, Wayne, or burning stuff, Jack. Take care, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow for the podcast. Yeah, have a great rest of the day, and take care of yourselves. See you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.